Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Woods. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
That's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Pass caught. Second down now. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timer. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Woods. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
2nd down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They go with a direct snap. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's a big 1st down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game, puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. You think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Woods. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll hand it off. No shot to bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Caught behind the line. It's Kennedy. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
And that's good, tough running here on this third down by the back. The defense was locked in on stopping the run, but kudos to this running back for navigating where that hole was and hitting it hard for the yards he needed.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming up, second down and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Back to throw. It's Woods. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Play action here on first down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
To throw, it's Woods. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense on the field to take over. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Woods. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Running back with the football. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Woods. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? It's press coverage now from these DBs. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a run to the left. Fights through the tackler. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it second and short. Correct snap to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Dropping back, it's Woods. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Completion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Woods. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's running out of time here. Fine time. Moving to his left. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's marked out at the 7. Very short return to create some tough field position. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On first down, it's play action. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Woods. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go as he's being hit. Back in the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. And that's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue